Welcome back to Solidified, the show where we don't care if we get into a little trouble. We just let them opinions fly. It's your boy Santa Shiz. It's your boy King Shiz.
It's your man Ali.
And it's Lola B. Lola B.
Welcome back, y'all. Just gotta say it again, man. You know,
welcome back.
As you can see, we real festive today. You know,
I got my ugly sweater on.
You know, I got
for
my
those of you that can see.
Believe, you know, that black Santa over here.
Black Santa.
You know, Ali on his real, you know, happy Kwanzaa over there. He said, nah, bro. What you tell us about it, bro? Look,
my bro said he don't celebrate pagan holidays.
Oh, yeah, the pagan days, man. You know, we call them the folly days, man.
Y'all see, I got holiday nails, too. I'm real in the Christmas spirit.
Lola's on top right now,
I'm real in the Christmas
She's on
spirit.
her A game, man.
I love Christmas.
Yeah, I know, I was watching Malcolm X the other day,
Christmas
so
time.
I'm in that spirit right now. So.
Yeah, shout out to, they had...
You see the records over there, man.
Dudley Square, they just changed it to Nubian Square in Boston, Mass. In Roxbury, where I'm from. And, you know, that was an area that... Back when he was running around as a young boy acting crazy. before he got right. So shout out to the
when he was running around with the perm and all that shit.
With the conch in his hand.
Everything, man. That boy was wilding.
Shout out to my man Spike Lee, my brother, my Morehouse brother.
Yeah,
that was
the snow bunnies and everything, man.
The bunnies. He was playing in the snow, huh?
Until he got that word.
He was wilding.
Until he got that good word.
R.I.P. to Malcolm X. But yeah, y'all. So you know, it's a solidified holiday festival or festivity episode. We're just feeling real beautiful, really in the spirit, as Ali would say. We're gonna talk about a couple things today that some things are a little tough to talk about, and then some things are what everybody's talking about right now. The first thing we're going to talk about is 6ix9ine, and, you know, his sentencing just happened. And do you feel like the sentence was tough? Do you feel like it was, it's okay? Or do you feel like, you know, it should have been a little bit harder? Then we're going to talk about the untimely death of Juice Wrld and, you know, just some of the things that are going on in the culture right now, right? And how that influences why this young man passed away. And then last but not least,
Tea with Lola B.
You know, good old tea with Lola B. She's going to hold it down as always. So just to jump right into it, man, like we said, let's talk about 6ix9ine, Snitch9, like we said before on a previous episode. You know, how y'all feeling about, you know, this sentence? You know, the time that he got, you feel like it was enough?
I thought he was about to walk away.
Thought that man was about to walk out.
He was about to just walk out, you know, kick it.
I don't know, man. What'd he get?
I think he got like 2 years or something like that.
2 years and time served.
Time served. I did see the time served. Like, he had like 13 months served or something like that. So he only has like 11 left.
Yeah, he'd be out by the summertime, man.
With like parole or something like that.
You gonna cop the album?
You know we are gonna listen to it, man. Everybody's gonna tap it. Come on, everybody's gonna tap it one time just to. Oh, he said I ain't giving you no. Well, he's still gonna get some streams from that too.
Nah, I ain't gonna listen to it. I didn't even listen to it when he was out, man.
He's like, I'm not listening to nothing.
I ain't listening to that shit.
But you know, I feel like 2 years was. I think it was enough. You know, I believe that. I don't believe 6ix9ine is like we were talking about, right? I don't believe after I saw the way he's conducted himself, I don't believe he's tough. I don't think he's a gangster. I think this was all for show. This was all a business move for him, and he was kind of pushed into it a little bit. And at the end of the day, him being set up or sent up, right, for 10 years, 15 years, whatever it might have been, I feel like.
You think he was pushed into it though?
I think every man makes their decision, right? So they have to live with it, and I believe that that's what's going on right now. But I feel like, you know, some folks got their hands on him and said,
he's been rehabilitated?
"You gonna be the cash cow. You're gonna be what we want you to be, and you don't really have no real say to it. You know, you can kind of think you have a say to it, but you don't really have. I think that was really what happened. I don't have all the back end. I'm not informed." Man.
Do you think he's been rehabilitated? Like, do you think he's learned his lesson from this? Like, all right, I gotta stop playing this tough guy shit.
No, I mean, I feel like he's happy.
I think the hood gonna get a hold of him when he get out. They're gonna have niggas gonna have beef.
They're not gonna be able to find that dude.
I think they will, because he said he's not gonna do any like witness protection, nothing. He's saying he's just out here in the States.
He gonna live in what, like Manhattan or something, and kick it?
I don't know, man. It's gonna be tough for the kid. I'm curious. That's what I really was looking forward to, right? Him getting out, and then
what?
How are you surviving, bro? Like, what are you doing out here? Like, are you really hiring that 24-hour, you know, security team that you said, like around the clock, armed security team, or are you gonna be just
out here just winging it,
thugging it? Right. Because at this point, nobody respects you as far as like the real head honchos, right?
And clearly, he did some snitching.
Serious snitching.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So
everybody.
like niggas is gonna have beef, and you know niggas is gonna want to take care of it how they know how to take care of it. So
how's that?
Like
you watching too much Power, B.
I'm saying I don't know these people.
The block is hot on
life.
6ix9ine right now. They have to lay low on him right now.
Sheesh.
I mean,
That's true. You know, because everybody gonna be watching right now, right?
I mean,
so like
true.
if you try to make a move right now, it's kind of silly.
You know, unless you like Ghost or Tommy or something, you just
somehow
you gotta pay somebody to go do it real quick and then pop them.
Right. So I'm saying like
3 people removed from you and shit.
Right. Then you gotta kill them.
Right. You gotta close the loop.
Hey, Power coming back though, right?
January something. 5th, I think is that Sunday.
Okay, that's
So
not
we
too
get to
much
see
longer.
who shot Ghost.
Oh God.
Now who killed Ghost? I keep hearing who shot.
He's not.
Yeah, he ain't gonna die.
He's
gonna
not.
die.
We need
gonna
Ghost for a couple
die.
more episodes at least.
I told you my theory.
What's that?
That I think he set that up.
Nah. B.
That when he was talking to that
For
Italian
his political stance.
Yeah, he was like,
Oh,
you take care of this for me, and you could consider us even. And I. So,
all right, y'all hear Lola
You
B?
heard it
She's
here
saying
first.
that's her.
Yeah, because when he got
take.
shot, you know how y'all know how Ghost acts. So even in that moment, like he just didn't look surprised. Like he looked like he was waiting or anticipating. That's just my personal opinion.
Perhaps.
Perhaps. I've been informed.
I don't know. That man fell off the balcony though. Like.
Yeah, sure.
We said it with the Mufasa joint. But yeah, with 6ix9ine, I mean, like I said, do y'all think? Well, I've been hearing something about like he has like a multi-million-dollar deal waiting for him when he gets out.
Like, isn't it some not documentary, but some?
I heard a couple different things.
Maybe he has multiple moves that are out there because I didn't even hear about that. I just heard like an album deal, like a regular label deal.
No, I don't think it was.
I heard it was some type of documentary.
Okay, so I'm not tripping.
But,
I was like, damn, did I make that up?
Nah,
But I mean, you know, people gonna watch it just like they gonna watch some R. Kelly joints and all the other stuff that
he's still gonna run up a bag off of it. Do you think
Yeah.
he dropped some more hit singles?
No.
I'm not even gonna hold you. What? Give me a popular song of his.
Got a couple.
I don't.
You got a song called Mama. Got a Kiki Gummo. He has a couple of songs from the Young Bull generation that were really popular. Every song he dropped was going #1.
Well, clearly I have surpassed that era.
They would top on
his swag
Tunes,
from the-
Spotify, all that stuff.
I'm not a teeny bopper.
Yeah.
So
Dang.
I guess that
We love the teeny boppers, though.
yeah, we do. Shout out to y'all. But
Yeah, we do.
I guess that didn't reach me.
But I mean, he made that music kind of embodying what like all them New York dudes,
like 22 G's or 22 G's, yeah.
What's some other dude?
Shout out to 22 G's.
What's the other dude who's talking about?
Sniper Gang, right?
Sniper Gang. What's the other dude who's talking about? He real hype, New York. Casanova.
Casanova.
Yeah, it's like he
I'ma
kinda
catch a
embodied
body
those.
if I pop the trunk.
Right?
Santa Shiz around here. I got my little ball bouncing
Santa
around.
Shiz, you cannot be
Catching bodies.
Okay, you cannot be catching bodies.
I'm pulling up with the strap and the gifts.
And the gift. The strap and the
Yeah,
gifts
man.
like ho ho ho. What's up?
I think he's gonna come out
What would he rap
and
about?
people are gonna be ready to hear him.
What would he
Remember,
rap
he
about?
also had like an international track too, like where he was rapping in Spanish. I don't know. Maybe
I don't know.
B can spit some bars for us in
She can't.
Espanol.
Hey, what's the cartel
She
from
doesn't even listen
Sound
to
like
Power?
Tiffany Haddish.
The Jimenez.
The Jimenez, they may not play
Jimenez.
that. They may have to drop that little card on 6ix9ine real quick.
Oh, right.
Power.
Right.
Little Joker. But
not good for business.
he got that, he has the opportunity. And I can't remember who I saw. It was like in an interview and they were like, nah, I think he's going to come out and people are going to listen to him because of the generation.
Yeah, because
We come from a different generation of snitching was not valid.
So the people that
Not
really
permitted.
he's targeting with his music, they ready.
Right.
They ready for him to come back.
They're
and
like,
drop
I
something.
miss him on the
Right,
internet.
I
Like
miss-
I've been hearing that. Like I miss him trolling.
But he can't
Yeah.
troll like that.
Instagram hasn't been the same. I mean, he can always troll. He just
Troll.
doesn't have to be a gangster about his
Right.
trolling. You know what I mean? It can be a
Right.
different lane.
I don't know, man. I guess we got to see it.
I'm
man.
with you, bro, on what we're talking about on
I
the
was
honor
tired of him
system,
when he
right?
was
And,
out,
and
man.
Lola did too. I just know he got that. He has that following behind him. Like if you check his
And
social
they don't
right
care
now, he
nothing
still
about
has millions of
they
followers.
don't care nothing about this shit that's going on. Like they don't care nothing about his character, the code. Like they don't care about none of that's going on.
Streets is
What Jay
flinch.
say? Y'all respect the one who got shot. I respect the shooter.
Right.
In his world, they're like, yo, he snitched, but we don't really care. We're okay with that,
Yeah.
and we'll continue to ride with him. Whereas we're like, nah, we respect the
Nah,
ones who
you
was
cancel.
out there wilding out.
Right.
Shh,
Yeah.
you gotta stand tall, kid. But
Quiet for you.
That's
I
crazy.
don't believe
man.
he's, like I said before, I think the 2 years was valid because he did a whole bunch of snitching, right? If
A whole bunch of snitching.
if we're gonna make sense of it, right? When you snitch, ultimately at the end of the day, you're helping the system, right?
Exactly.
So you expect that,
Helping
okay,
the
it's gonna be a little lighter. And I like that the judge was like, nah, bruh, you need to sit in here a little bit longer. You think you're gonna get up out of here just because you told on everybody, but I think you were, cognizant of what you were doing.
Man, that boy probably out right now, man.
Chilling somewhere. You think they just said that so he can get away for a little bit?
Plot twist.
That's wild. See, Ali beyond, he's been informed.
He's been
Nah, those are my own assumptions.
Oh,
but,
okay.
you know.
Now we can't label
Like, what
that.
is he?
We
What is
can't
he in
label
jail
that
doing,
one.
man? What he in jail doing? Like, he ain't done nothing yet, right?
I want to see what this man look like when he come out.
You had well,
If his hair shaved low,
Some
like
surgery.
no type of
Yeah, 'cause
dye.
I don't think they
like
would
he
have
grew the
allowed
dye
him to
out at
keep-
this point and cut it
I don't
down.
Why
think
would
they
he
would
have
have
all them
allowed him to
6ix9ines
keep
on
all
his
that
arms and his
hair.
face?
Still
though?
on
Like,
his face,
that's
so
crazy.
he's gonna have to either have tattoo removals and stuff like that in order for him to kind of just blend
Blend
back
in, because otherwise you're gonna stick out like
So
a
he's
sore
just gonna be
thumb.
like back in the world. and,
Daniel,
like, making
what's his
music.
name? Daniel Hernandez.
Hernandez, man.
So will he change his name?
They said he
What
don't,
y'all
he
think?
don't go by.
Let us know below. What would you call 6ix9ine if he had to change his name, y'all? Comment below.
AKA Dan. Okay, I don't know who this 6ix9ine character is.
Danny Hernandez.
Danny H.
Danny
He'll be an
H.
R&B singer now.
That's what his Spanish song sounded like. It was like he was singing like he was about to be on his Enrique Iglesias, Ricky Martin type.
Maybe he
joint.
can go back to that.
That might be the lane.
Hey,
That
if
might
his
be
people
his
support
new
him,
That
lane.
might be it.
That might be his new
Back
lane.
season, he's back. But
In hip hop, he's cooked though.
yeah, I
He's
think
finished.
Streets is finished with
that
him.
man gonna come out. I'm telling y'all, man, he gonna drop a single. We gonna be like, oh.
That first one probably gonna go because everybody gonna have to listen.
Just
so
to
the streams
listen.
gonna be crazy,
Just to,
but
yeah,
That's fair.
Maybe.
That's fair.
perhaps.
Perhaps. What label he on?
I don't know.
Is he?
Is it Universal?
I guess he's still on the label. Let's see.
I can't remember which one he was on when he even started, man. But
Let's see what label 6ix9ine on. man.
6ix9ine.
I guess I gotta put Tekashi.
Probably.
I figured he was that big where
6ix.
Tekashi 6ix9ine signs $10 million record deal.
Was that recently?
Let's see.
Since he's been in. This is what I mean. Like y'all rewarding the.
That's October.
Yeah, that's October, but he got other stuff 5 days ago.
That's recently though. October is
he's
like that
still
man
been
just
in.
signed while he was in jail. 10 million. That's the one I was probably talking about. I saw that somewhere.
Daniel.
The labels, hey, Wikipedia said he on Treyway still, so.
Oh yeah, that was. But what was the? Where was Treyway affiliated with? Like who were they
Nine
under?
Trey.
Nah, not the gang, but like what other distributing?
I don't know.
All
Who
right.
knows, man? He's
Well,
cooked, man.
whatever,
He's
yeah,
cooked,
I was
man.
about
We're
to
not
say.
buying the album, man.
So I mean, at the end of the day, y'all, I feel like 6ix9ine, he's gonna drop something. I feel like it's gonna, it's gonna do numbers. I think we can all agree because everybody's gonna want to hear. What are you doing? Like, where's your angle gonna be this time
Right.
around? I felt like
He's on
got
Universal.
Universal. That's what I was saying. I figured it was a major distribution company, but
He's cooked, man.
2 years. We'll see him probably in a couple months in the middle of the summer or something like that. And then Daniel, it's up to you, man.
I just want to see
So
who's
you-
gonna be featured on the project with him, man.
I know, man.
Right.
Because that's trouble.
Exactly.
That's brand trouble, right?
Exactly.
We'll see.
Would you produce a record for him if you was a producer?
Yep. If I was a producer, I don't care about that. At the end of the day, I'm not. If I'm the producer, I'm gonna give you a little beat and then I'm gonna disappear.
I'd be like, hey, I sold him that beat 10 years ago.
That's how you gonna say it later.
Hey, I told him that be 10
He been
years
had
ago.
that before they
He
knew.
been had that.
I'm running it for that paper, man. But yeah, all right. Well, 6ix9ine, good luck to you, brother. You come out here.
Good
I don't know
luck on
if you're
all
gonna be
your
able to
endeavors.
keep ducking your head from these bullets, man, and haymakers that people are gonna be sending your way. So we look forward to seeing the circus that is 6ix9ine when you get out. Just kind of segueing over to something more serious, the untimely passing of a young brother in the hip hop community. His name is Juice Wrld. Passed away from, I guess he had a seizure. What did y'all say what happened? Like, was the reason why?
I heard he
The
had a
seizure
seizure on the plane,
Right, from popping all his pills.
allegedly.
Allegedly.
Which, I mean, it all sounds crazy, but it's believable. in
That's
this
very
age.
believable.
But they said that his death hit undetermined cause of death. However, they did find all that medication in his system.
And then they said he had like 70 pounds on the plane.
Of what?
So herb.
Oh, okay.
That's how
a little reefer. A little reefer.
Boosie
Marijuana.
was on Instagram.
Who?
I think Boosie.
Boosie
Oh,
badass.
Boosie. Oh,
Badass.
man, he was on Vlad. He was upset.
He was on
That homie
maybe
died?
it's the same video. He was
They got
talking
snitched on
about
and
when
all
you
that
like
shit.
a rapper, you have to have like a
Fallback dude.
a fallback
I'm
dude
like, bro,
that's ready
who's trying
to
to
take
sign
the
up to
charge.
be a fallback dude?
It ain't
A lot
about
of-
that. He said this what you do. He said you go in the hood and you pick
Yeah.
up one of these little niggas that don't have no record or
Right.
nothing like
Right.
that, and they know what they getting
Yeah.
into. They reap the benefits and they are signing up for this. It's not a scam. Like it's not
I mean, we
like
know about them type
hidden.
dudes.
It's like I'll do
I
this.
just be like on some shit like, and I know he's saying like, yo, you my man. You gonna be on tour with
Yeah,
me.
he like
We're
you
gonna
gotta
have
have
all
at
this
least
shit.
one or
You
two.
catching
You
all the
get
charges,
back. If
nigga.
you get, we get back.
He said you supposed to stand
You
up and say
stand up.
that
It's
that's
all
mine,
of it's
sir.
mine.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's mine, sir.
And I
Yeah,
make
that
sure your
too.
family's okay. Like
Yeah.
that's
But
that's
family never really be okay though.
You sure?
Come on.
You
man.
sure?
If you have like, come
I
on.
guess it depends on whose man's you
Right.
are.
And what type of
They gonna-
agreement
they-
do you
right,
have
they gonna
on
take care of
paperwork?
your
You
people
signing up
off
to do
the
that? Do that?
street.
I'm not signing up for that shit,
I
but
wanna
that's
see the dude
I
that's
got
signing
other
up to
things
be the
going
fall
for
guy.
me. But if there's a
Yeah.
guy who doesn't really have any direction with his life, and he's like, I just want to hang out with the fellas, kick it, get some ass on tour.
Right, you get a
be
chance
down
to
with
be
it.
around
take a couple
celebrities
charges.
and get in that life and shit like that.
Take a couple charges. for
That
my
don't be
niggas.
nothing to them because they be like, all right, if I'm supposed to be your fallback man's or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You got the bread to really help the situation if shit pop off, whether
Right.
it's helping my family, whether it's getting
Yeah,
me the
you can
best legal
get the
team.
best legal team.
You know what I'm saying?
Buff
all
it
that
down
stuff,
a little bit.
Right,
I
all
might
that
do a
stuff-
year or two, maybe.
All that stuff comes
Yeah.
into play. So it's like,
That's crazy. Man. I mean, I understand it because I've seen it a lot.
and I'm
but
not condoning
that
it
shit's
because
stupid
I,
as hell.
Right.
I would that hell no.
Right.
But I'm just saying those are the
We are
things.
not condoning.
Right.
I don't understand why motherfuckers just can't just not be doing no.
Because Boosie was just like hella
think
niggas
they're
that's in the rap
invincible.
game already been in trouble. So
Right.
it's like
Man.
if we
I'll
get
take a
caught,
weed
you know what I'm
charge for
saying?
myself, but-
If we get caught with doing this or doing that and shit like that, like because of our priors and stuff like that,
Right.
it would not work out as it could for this young man.
It's kinda like-
with
Exactly.
a clean record, and I got this bomb ass legal team, and you know what I'm saying. He don't have all these things working against him like I do. I'm already
Right.
in the negative if some shit pop off.
That's true.
Even if it's just I got pounds of weed because this just for my crew. You know what I'm saying? You got
Niggas
the
don't
posse.
need
You
no
got
damn
you got mad niggas that you got
Why
mad
y'all on the
groups.
flight with? You said how much was it?
That ain't no for the
70
crew.
pounds? That
That's
sounds
for-
like distribution to me, but
It's that Noriega,
Right.
That Pablo. So I don't know. I mean, I heard what Boosie said. I understand it because I mean, we hear like
Noriega.
distribution. Made me think of that Rick Ross record.
yeah.
And I've heard like Chris
boy.
Carter talk about that for like rookies in the NFL and stuff like that.
Football, yeah.
I mean,
Gotta
it
have a
makes
fall
sense,
guy.
but it's like, why don't you just act right, man? Why you gotta be doing the most?
Because it's a part of the rapper
culture?
persona.
That's
Yeah,
the
the
issue,
culture.
though.
Like they feel like it's a part of it. It's like just like
That's the issue,
actors, actresses that tour bus life. It's just a part of, like you said, the culture, just that life. So I don't know why they feel like they still want to like dip their hand into that kind of stuff instead of just crossing all
But
the
like
way
if they were
over.
already doing it before, it's hard to like break those habits, right? Like you
Mm-hmm.
used to rolling that blunt up and being able to
You
just
can roll
do
it
it in
up
the
if
crib.
you want to, but
Right, but they
70
just-
pounds.
It's really more of I'm invincible,
70
right? I think a lot of times
Probably should have
niggas-
transported
Everybody
that
wanna
on
be
another
Scarface.
aircraft.
Everybody
Yeah.
thinks they're on, right? Everybody thinks they're on, and I'm
Right.
invincible. Like I can just be
Yeah.
out here.
And
And
you can't.
I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, I
Fam.
got the money, so I can. And you know, Hove kind of said things like that though. Like he's talking about like if you get caught. I can't remember the bar exactly how it went, but it was like if I catch a case against you, right? I can pay who I need to pay to get out of the situation. And I think when they hear that or they hear something like that from him at his level,
Right.
they think, oh yeah, I can get off, you know, I'll be okay. And it's just not the case every single time for every single rapper or every
Right.
celebrity, right?
Yeah, it's very circumstantial.
But it's the culture. It's like all these damn pills. Everybody got all these drugs on them.
That's a
and
good
then-
segue, right?
and then motherfuckers is out here dying and shit.
Yeah.
So the culture, right? Just, you know, but rest
Culture
in peace
is
to
out
Juice
here
Wrld,
popping
right?
perks
Yeah,
like
rest in peace, Juice WRLD,
Tylenol.
though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I
that
liked him a
was-
little bit. You know, I'm not sure how much
Definitely rest
Lola
in peace to
and
that young man.
He got a record with
Ali
Young
will listen
Thug that I
to.
love, man, called Mannequin Challenge. So that's the only song I knew.
Yeah, that
from
one
him.
was cool. Yeah,
That's my joint,
see,
man. You know,
he had a lot of songs that would, you know,
he
come
said
in
some
here.
crazy shit on that record too, though.
How old
but
is he? Do we know?
he? Just turned
He
21.
just turned 21 and passed away.
So it's like, damn, like who's in your corner? Like, you know,
so sad.
keep
But
you,
you know, it's
know.
crazy. Like
Nobody,
his,
you got all
his
these
music
yes
was
men.
very right. His music was very depressing too.
Which is a
Like
trend
at
right now.
times, right? And you'd be like, damn, he's talking about like riding off a cliff and popping pills like to kill himself and to ease the pain type of thing. And it's like, man, you
Did
heard
nobody recognize
Triple
this
X, you know, saying
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
like that, and then the Mac
Miller,
Millers,
yeah,
they were
everybody
all
know.
saying that stuff, and it was kind of like you
I'm
said.
screaming for help. Where are the people around you? You don't have one solid person on your team or in your
Word.
family or somebody that's keeping up and paying attention?
Word.
Or are you too blinded by all the perks and all this other stuff that's going on? You know what I'm saying? Because you in that light.
Yeah.
Like, do you have anybody solid around you? Because if you did, somebody would have been noticed. All right, what's going
Facts.
on? Like,
I don't know, but when you 21 though, and you got all
Fast
these
life.
millions, it's like
Yeah.
you probably listen, but you still on the bills, you on them drugs, so it's like can't nobody really tell you.
There's another young bull, like I think his name's like Lil Peep. I didn't really get into any
was like
of
the-
his
like the
stuff,
white kid
but
with
he
all the
passed
tattoos.
away too. Yeah, but you're right. I'm just throwing that out there on top of
all
what
them
you
drugs, man. Like the album Cold dropped last year, man.
say no to
KOD.
drugs, guys.
And then so
Kids
K-
on drugs.
he
Shout out to
dropped
Cole.
KOD that year, and then Juice Wrld and Future dropped World on Drugs like 5 months later with that album cover with all the pills and the lean and all that. And I was just like, dang,
See
like,
what I'm saying?
it's like the total opposite of what.
So it's like what we grew up, you know, glorifying. Let's be honest, glorifying the hustler, right? The drug dealer, and
Not
now
the
this
taker.
generation is the drug takers, right?
Right.
And
Like we
they're-
grew up, weed was cool,
right.
but
that's-
you wasn't about to die.
And we
off
wasn't
of it.
really
Yeah.
preaching like or glorifying people smoking crack either, right? Even
Right,
though that was
right,
being
right.
hustled in the
Right.
community, right? And we can talk about all the theories about how that got into our communities, right? But
Right.
because we didn't bring it here. But at the end of the day, it was like, why are you? I feel like what we need to do now is say, all right, man, I'm calling out, you know, the Generation Z
What's that? That's
group of that's the younger generation after millennials.
I think it's
Right,
like
right. We got to separate that too.
They're
Cause
like
they
the
be trying to classify
2000s
them dudes like
and
they're
on.
millennials.
They're not. It's a
millennials.
different. It's a whole different thing, right?
Right.
I need us to challenge them to say, hey, we got to flip the script on what we're
Let's
glorifying.
change the
Let's
narrative.
stop glorifying popping pills, right?
But our generation kind of did that though.
We glorify hustling,
The
so
Futures, the Waynes, and all that.
but they're crack babies now. That's basically what we're saying, right? Like we
Pimp
hustled,
C and all
so we
that,
made
that's-
these crack babies, and-
Right.
Right.
So we're not free of free
Sipping
of
on some scissor
conviction on
We've been
this,
doing
right?
it,
We've
yeah.
done it, right? But like we were the ones who started this, but I feel like now that Generation Z needs to be like, yo, I gotta stop.
Or even if you take it back, like you said, sipping on some scissor. Like we
Mm.
wasn't when that was really popping. People wasn't really doing it though, not for real.
Nah, people was
not
sipping on
not
some-
like now, like with the Future and
these
the.
niggas.
Oh,
But
not
I know
like,
what you're saying too. Yeah.
Not like
It
now.
was like regional then. Now it's like national.
Yeah,
Everybody's
like
just
it's
on drugs and shit.
yeah, like
Because even like Pimp C, like I don't know, they try to make it seem like he died on that or not, but like
Yeah.
rest
it's
in
just
peace
like
to
what
Pimp
they
C.
talk
R.I.P.
about, and then, you know, Wayne was like, "That's what
Pimp
Wayne
C.
do." You know, don't worry about what's in my cup.
Yeah.
And we all like laugh about it, but you know that shit's serious.
And
That's
then you
true.
know now Wayne he be having all them damn seizures and
Right.
stuff like
See,
that.
and that's what it
It's
is.
like Wayne
man.
to us is a legend, so you know
Right.
we'd all be like,
Right.
you know, that would be groundbreaking. Not groundbreaking, but that would
That
be
would
kind of
break
like
the
you know,
culture a little bit. Yeah, like we would be hurting. It would be like a significant impact, like Nipsey,
Oh,
right? You're
yeah.
like, oh, Wayne.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But you know, I think sometimes it takes certain things like this to happen for that light bulb to go off, right? For you know, you never want to see somebody pass away, but you need something crazy
I
to
need
happen.
this to make the light bulb go off because you don't
Right.
I don't want to see this continue
Continue. I don't
continue
know, man.
on because
drugs
people
is
need
strong, man. It's like that shit ain't just gonna
like
stop
even like the
from
people
popping
on
pills.
Twitter and
That's
stuff
true.
like that. Like
Addiction.
people really, I
Yeah.
don't know when it happened. People really be talking about
KOD,
popping
man.
perks. Like
That's
it's a Tylenol. Like you got to
Kids
hit
on
it.
on drugs, man.
Like they talk about like sex on perk like perk sex and
better than regular
this and I
sex,
gotta
yeah.
do this. Like, do you know that? The fuck? Like, I got prescribed Percocet when I broke my wrist from a car accident and totaled my vehicle.
You was in there like,
Right.
"Ugh."
And even after that, after a certain period of time, they took me off of that because they felt like I shouldn't have been in that much pain to need the perks, and they put me on something
Right.
lower,
Lighter,
lighter. So it's just so the way people talk about it is just, oh yeah, because I need
like
me a
that
perk. I
feeling,
need me a
like-
perk. Let me go pick me up a pill. Like, damn.
So what was the feeling? Because I've
That shit
never
be
had a
feeling good.
Percocet.
I mean, I ain't had no perks.
That
but-
shit put you straight to sleep. That's the thing.
Lola, like I couldn't even enjoy whatever buzz it was. I was
Just like
slumped.
the phase when mad people was popping Xans, and I'm like, that's to
still
help
popping
your
Xans.
anxiety. I mean, yeah, true, but I'm
That
just
shit
saying
crazy.
it seemed like a lot happened
Hey,
at
man.
one
Molly,
centralized
when
time.
Molly was like a thing.
Yeah, but I
I
mean,
mean,
in
I think
terms,
that's something that's like X.
different.
Like those are
Yeah.
things that are
I'm
like
talking
party
about-
drugs, so
I'm
they're gonna
talking about
always probably be
prescription
around.
drugs.
Hey, your heart.
Yeah, but I'm talking about this prescription drug era going off
Right.
like how it is, like with the Xans and the perks. Like
Yeah.
I
Them
take a
drugs be
perk and
feeling
within
good, though.
15 minutes, I'm knocked out.
Yes, it served its purpose, right? You're not in pain.
I'm
no
not
more.
in pain.
Go to sleep.
I had a
Right,
root
so-
canal, dude. I had a root canal. They gave me some pills.
Yeah.
And then, like, I wasn't really hurting no more, but they had me to take it for like 3 or 4 more days.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm like, I gotta go to work, you know. I'm
And
like,
Percocets make you constipated.
I was like,
All that heavy-
I
Man
can't
at
do
work,
this.
looking around.
Well, I had to take the medicine to go to work. I mean,
Yeah.
daily. I couldn't just like call it a work.
Yeah.
But all
But
that
I
medicine,
took it one day. I'm
that
like,
heavy
man,
shit.
I'm too lit for this. Like, I flushed him down the toilet because I understood like,
I'd rather just
it's a
be in pain
good feeling
a little
though.
bit.
It feel like you getting high.
Got you,
And
got
it
you.
feels good.
I even
Euphoric.
returned. They had prescribed me. I
Right.
remember some hydrocodone after the Percocet. I took it back. I said, I can't take this. And they
like,
switched
I
me
know.
out for something else. I was like, I don't even want it. Like,
She's like, don't.
But
give me
other
this.
people will keep that and they'll keep taking it.
That-
I could have
Might
kept
sell
taking
it
them
to
joints and I would
somebody
have
too.
been
You
good.
know, that's a hustle.
but it's just crazy. It's like the things, like the way it make you, like, and you're still functioning off of that. Like, I mean, obviously, the more you take something, you build up a tolerance to it. And I'm not a big medicine taker. I'll go a long time before I really break down and take something.
On
like,
purpose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something's got to really be. So even when I broke my wrist, like I wasn't popping them, like, because as a matter of fact, the prescription they gave me, I think it was only like 9 or something like that. Like it was a small amount. So it was like, okay, I'll take this if I just have to, because I'm just in that much pain.
I'm with you.
But yeah, so these people
Low
popping all
on
this.
that 400 traffic just
No, oh my
that joint in there,
goodness.
just
And so they
swerving.
just taking it and just functioning. It's just
Hey,
so
Shiz.
regular.
Hey, I'm good.
Hello, you happy as hell? Why you so happy?
Hey, Shiz.
Damn.
Got a car driving down 400.
But see, some people have them addictive personalities. Like if I had an addictive personality, I would have kept taking them joints.
That
And
is
then I would have been
very
trying
much
to
so
get my
true.
hands
The
on
willpower, everybody's different.
Then
you
you've been
know?
looking up like, damn, I'm out.
like,
Where
damn,
can
I'm
I
out.
get? Where can I get some more?
Like old girl in Snowfall.
Snowfall.
Oh,
She was going through
Wanda.
this.
Not Wanda, the other girl.
Mel? Who?
Mel.
Mel. Yo, Mel
Mel's
is
gone.
cooked.
Mel is cooked.
That's that crack.
She was like, oh, you would have stole my shit.
Over.
winning
Shot
my
that
stuff.
man. But yeah, so I'll just say, I mean, this is the generation that, this is what's going on in this generation right now. And I feel like I still want to challenge Generation Z.
Yeah.
Make sure that y'all do what you got to
Put
do
these
to get your
drugs
folks
down,
off. Put the
man.
drugs down. Let's get back to having fun.
Right.
On
Drugs
some house
really
party
do
type shit, kid
kill.
and play type shit.
Smoke some weed.
She's like, just stick to the
Just
basic
smoke
drug,
some
okay?
weed.
Just drink more water, man.
Drink more water.
Drink water, mind your business.
Chill.
But nah,
smoked.
that KOD album,
Slow
man,
down.
is gonna be a significant
smoked.
album over time, man. 'Cause
Eat
that,
smoke, take
that
your
nigga
time,
Cole
Mr.
was trying to help
Londoner.
niggas. What's that?
It's that D Smoke, man. Shout out to Rhythm and Flow on Netflix, man.
Oh, you said that's Sir Brother, right?
Oh, I did.
Somebody
Yes,
told me that
sir.
was
Yeah,
Serge's
I
Serge's
did
brother.
enjoy that show.
You watched it all? Yeah, but my man I feel like my man Flawless, Real
Flawless?
Talk, got robbed.
Who's that?
I connected with that I'm on my
Flawless
way
was
track.
a beast, and his name
Shout out to
was
New
very
England,
fitting.
Providence. I see you,
Because
man.
he was the Puerto Rican one, right?
Yeah.
He was really
What y'all talking
flawless.
about, man?
Check out
The
Rhythm
guy
and Flow
won the one
on
with
Netflix
the dreads
when you
that
get a
give you
chance.
Kendrick
D
vibes. What
Smoke.
was his name?
He sounds like
Kendrick. Even when they put that video, remember when they had
Oh,
to do
yeah.
the video?
He's associated
I
with
do know
TDE,
this.
so
I do know
Kendrick vibe.
that's what I'm afraid of. I know we were talking about Juice Wrld, but as a side note, the Rhythm and Flow is dope. I hope you get a chance to watch it.
Yeah, it was
Somebody
good.
did send me D Smoke. He does sound like him.
Yeah,
I like my
I sent
girl,
y'all a couple inside of the chat. 'Cause I
London
was
B.
Okay.
London B.
I fucks with her.
I can't change.
I fucks with her.
Yeah,
I might have to
yeah,
watch
And
this.
she's
She's
done.
hard.
I've seen her face pop up. Like I've seen.
yeah,
'cause
she's hard.
That's how I can appreciate when like
You'll like all the
artists-
artists that are on there
Yeah.
that made it to
Who-
the
who
end,
they
like
voted
the
for?
final 6. It was Tip,
Tip,
Cardi,
Cardi
and
B,
Chance the
and
Rapper. They
Chance
were
the
like the
Rapper.
judges for the event.
Okay.
But you have a higher level of respect for all of them when you watch it because the way like they
Mm-hmm.
analyze things and they talk through things. There were other judges, like guest
Did
judges
that
that came,
occur
but it
for
was
me?
good.
Do
The occur.
do the
Oh,
occur.
oh,
You
Hit
know,
him
I
with
said
that
Cardi.
little Espanol. Got rolled them tongues, bro.
I had that Cardi rap snack the other day, so
Uh-oh.
oh, they're good. The cheddar,
it bussin'.
honey
Was
that
barbecue
cheddar
cheddar.
honey?
Is
something.
she the cheddar one that we
Yeah,
had?
she's
She
the
got,
cheddar
she got
one
the
with the
ruffled
honey.
jerks too, though. The ruffles
Oh, I never,
cheddar jerk.
I never seen those.
It's such black chips. We
Yeah.
got jerk sauce
Shouts
on our
Master P,
chips.
man.
Shout out to Master P, man.
He got noodles
Percy
now.
Miller.
Nah,
He
I
got
ain't
noodles.
doing them ramen noodles.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the noodles. I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna hit the noodles.
I want to taste them. The way he was eating them, I was like, ooh,
Fucking
I
the
wonder
noodles
he was
up,
fucking them
man.
up.
Is they vegetarian?
Is a
Come here,
vegetarian.
say, you got the vegetarian.
Probably got too
noodles,
much
my brother.
sodium, man. Too
Yeah,
much sodium.
hell yeah.
Nah, them damn rap snaps got a hell
That's
of
how
sodium.
noodles are bad for
That's
you.
just so much
Can't
salt,
All
man. They're
that
gonna get you.
sodium. It's
Hey,
like
Master P, man, I need a low sodium.
Everybody on this
addition.
show right now is sounding real woke. He got
Low
too much
sodium.
sodium.
Yeah, man.
Vegetarian.
Be feeling bloated, man.
But yeah, man. You know, at the end of the day, like I said already, make sure y'all stop popping these pills, man. Just like
Rest in
Lola
peace to
B
Juice
said.
WRld.
But
Just man,
Rest
so
in
make sure y'all
peace,
start
man.
popping
just
these
smoke
pills.
some weed.
Juice Wrld, keep doing your thing
And
out
vibe
there,
out.
folks. But don't mess
That's it.
around with the
That's crazy though,
The
man.
hard stuff.
hard
I didn't even listen to him. I was just like taking
Lola,
it back
like,
a
y'all
little
ain't
bit.
gonna get me off of this blunt right now. She said, y'all do what y'all want. Just don't pop pills, okay?
Just don't. No
You gotta
cough,
watch that herb
no
too,
cough
though.
syrup.
Uh-oh.
No.
You gotta watch that herb too, B.
Yeah, you do.
You know,
She's like, yeah, all right, nigga.
I
I'm
agree.
gonna send you some articles.
I don't just be wilding.
Do your thing. B,
Everything
man.
in
Be safe
moderation.
out there. But all right. So moving along, you know, we ain't gonna keep y'all waiting much longer. We know what y'all want to listen
We know
to.
what you
Y'all,
guys
we know what y'all
here
want to
for.
hear.
Hey, wait. Before we get to that, did y'all listen to the Purple Haze too?
Oh, killer!
Come on, B.
You got to
You
believe
an
in
NYC girl. Like,
something.
what's up?
Believe
I
it.
haven't really been on my music tip
Come
for real lately.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
we'll talk about it. But yeah, but my man Cam did his thing on Purple
Killer
Haze too.
Cam.
So you
I'm
know,
proud of Cam for that, man.
you know, if you grew up in them early 2000s and Dipset was killing it, Dipset.
Hey, that man Cam said I would have took my ex out. I would have took her back, seen her with Safari, man.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, that was a
Damn,
nice
he was talking
little
about
bar.
Juju.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I felt that. I was like,
Yeah,
Juju.
the nigga had hella bars on there. Like, it took me
Yeah.
back. I felt like I was in 12th grade again.
He
So.
did his thing on this project. So Purple Haze too. All right, go ahead, Lola. We
let's
sorry.
get
We
it back.
sorry.
All right, guys. As you know,
Bridge
it's
the business.
time. Since you're here, my lovely cause, could you pass me my glass? Okay. Thank you.
It's time
It's
for
time for tea with Lola B.
what? Get in there for the
My
bro.
guy been sipping over here. Okay, don't y'all worry about what's in his
We
cup.
got that Yogi herbals.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so today's topic, I'm going to just switch it up a little bit.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to just switch
She
it up
said
a
she's
little
switching
bit.
it up, though.
All right, so today's topic, we're going to talk about anal sex.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh,
Yo, B
got
tricked the
to
hell out of us today,
believe something.
Why you do that?
She came in here, told us it was one thing, y'all, and now we live and
Now we're
direct.
live.
Wow.
Solidified on the spot.
So anal sex.
Dang.
when you
that's
put your own members on the spot,
We on the spot
solidified
right now,
on the spot
too,
for the
man.
special holiday episode.
Dang.
It's a little treat.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, nigga.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, I was watching this Friday after next.
My man,
Pinky.
Pinky.
Yeah,
It's
nigga,
Pinky,
Pinky.
nigga. Go
So,
ahead.
all
What
right,
about
so,
anal sex,
okay, let
Lola
me
B?
say what about it. Do y'all think that makes a man suspect or gay if he like partakes in it, or
If
if
he
wa-
is the
yeah, if
giver,
he's like
we talked about
oh
the giver,
yeah, if
the
he's the
receiving.
giver,
We talked about
taker.
that before.
yeah, that's
No,
gay if you're receiving.
We said the receiving and you're cooked.
yeah,
but
you cook.
I don't
cook.
play no booty games. Man.
But no, if there's a guy and he's like into that, like he kind of always
that's on
wanna
you.
like with his woman or something like that. Like, do you think that would be suspect for him?
Okay.
Do you think that's
He's just
gay?
a nasty ass nigga, man. I
Or
can't-
is it like okay, but it's just a tighter hole? Or is it like you like to do anal a lot? Do you secretly like?
Go ahead, Ali.
I'm so
I
curious.
feel
I'm curious.
bamboozled right now that we
Go
ain't talking
ahead.
about this.
Go ahead, man. You
But,
go first. You was
You
already
go
going
first.
in.
Well, for one, man, I don't play no booty games, so I feel like
Oh,
everybody.
y'all remember
The
Booty
booty Olympics.
Dance,
You don't play no booty
dance.
games, bro.
No, sir.
You don't got a gold medal. No medal.
Sir.
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
No, sir.
Oh, but you didn't watch Boondocks. The booty
I got the
dance,
tapes, though.
booty
I got all the
dance,
tapes.
Booty dance, booty dance.
Damn, you
Homies over hoes.
Homies
Go ahead.
hoes.
Damn.
Do the homie. Go ahead, man.
So what's up? What are your thoughts? We
Say-
know you don't play the booty.
I don't
game.
play booty. I mean, I don't judge no other
But do
man
you
for what he
think-
doing with his lady.
Oh my God, Ali, don't do that.
spirit.
I know you're not gonna judge, but just let's say you had a homie, right? And y'all was like in a group chat or something like
And
that.
he said he getting in the booty like that.
Yeah, like if something it just came up and he was like,
Wait.
"Yeah, I'm into that shit. I be trying to, you know what I'm saying? I
I'd
be
be
trying
like,
to do my
damn, son,
shorty like."
you a funny little dude, dog. Like, what's going on?
So what do
man?
you mean
that
by
he's
that?
putting it in her butt?
I mean, I'm trying to figure out like we know that, like me and my homies, we know that you know, the butt is for certain things, man.
Yeah,
It's,
man.
You know how you turn to the
What
corner.
is the butt for?
You know,
what certain
you hit that
things?
corner and it say
Lola.
no. What's that sign? It say no. It's
No
like
turn. A one way dead end.
or like
It's a dead end.
It's like a dead end, or like it's gonna be a cul-de-sac or something. Like you ain't gonna be able to go through that joint.
It's no
So
through.
it's like
It's
yeah.
not a
No
through
exit.
street.
It's not a through street.
There's no
There we
exit.
go.
Not a through way.
No exit. So
No
like
exit.
the butt is just like an exit only type.
It's
of
just
thing.
forbidden zone.
Yeah, like you be downtown and say no, you can't go this way because it's only
It's a
coming out.
one-way road.
Okay.
It's a one-way street.
Only
so
out traffic,
it's-
no
For
in.
me, it's only out traffic.
Right, but and I know you wouldn't judge this friend or this young man, but just in your head,
I'd be like, damn dog, you nasty dog.
nasty. Why?
Because you like going into the garbage disposal. Like,
What's the difference?
Venturing into your descent.
what you mean?
I mean, you have multiple
descended
holes
into
in
the
the
hole
front, but I mean,
of no return.
Well,
Like,
the front
you pee down
the front
there.
is a fruitful place. You know what I mean?
It's a very fruitful place.
It's a fruitful place.
brings forth
the
life.
back is like,
that is
you know,
very
that
much
we
so
don't,
true.
you know, the back is, we know what the back is, man.
He is cracking
Like
up.
I take
I'm
my,
loving this
He's
dude right now.
genuinely
What you
cracking
got?
up.
my trash man come on Friday, right? So like I leave the trash out there on Friday for him to come pick it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, when I bring it in, you know, I bring the trash back.
Bring the barrel
and
down.
then I wash my hands when I come back in the house, right?
'Cause it was dirty.
it was dirty, right? So,
This analogy.
you know, even in the scriptures, man, it say you can't make a.
The spirit is moving.
It say you
spirit
can't
is
make
moving
an
right now.
unclean thing clean. So like, I don't want no girl doing that with my butt, cause you know, but we know what butts are for,
butt.
man. You know,
But premarital sex is also not cool either.
Uh-oh,
Even in the
uh-oh, uh-oh.
front.
well,
So
religious.
it
You
just
said you broke-
depends on your concept of marriage. You know what I mean?
Be quiet,
This
be
western
quiet, be quiet,
western
be quiet, be quiet, be
there's
quiet,
western
be quiet.
ways of thinking of marriage.
Western, here
and
it
then there's
goes.
Eastern ways
Okay,
of
so there
thinking
could
of
be
marriage.
Western and Eastern ways of thinking
Thinking
about.
of
Ain't no
butthole.
booties?
Yeah.
Nah, there's just one butthole, and it's always gonna be one butthole.
Said it's universal.
But yeah, we not having no lunch down there, and we not surfing
We
down
not having
there.
no lunch, and we not surfing surfboard.
Nah,
Shout
no
out to B
surfboards down there.
Surfboard.
Surfboard.
But to each his own, you know. Like
no,
if
we
dudes,
not having lunch down
if dudes want to do that, I feel like you know.
That moment when you're laughing and there's
But
no
do you
sound
think?
coming
Okay,
out.
so let
I
me.
feel like
let
a
me
man
be
has a
spe-
butthole, so it's like, why do you need a woman if you want to?
Hold
be
on.
in
So
the
let me
butthole?
be specific.
That's true.
Pause, cause
Pause.
I'm
Hard
not
pause.
going there with y'all.
Let me be
Super pause.
specific. You think it's nasty because it's just unclean and it's just not something, or do you, or that you should be entering in just because of that aspect, or do you think it's gay? Like if you want to have anal sex a lot with your woman, then to
I ain't
me
gonna say
you
it's
might
gay,
you might want to
'cause
be
you
with a nigga.
woman, but I just
I'm
think
gonna
it's
keep it
nasty,
real.
man.
Hold on, it's gay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go there and
You
I'm
can say
gonna, I'm
that.
gonna say it
I'm
on
not gonna
my
fight
end.
it.
I got you.
He's like, I got you, bro.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
I
You
ain't gonna hold
good?
you, bro. Yes.
I think it
it's
is gay. You know, not speaking anything negative
Oh, so
against
you
those
think it's gay
brothers who
too?
partake in that, but I think
I
it
don't
is gay.
know.
If a
You just
man
said it was
is
gay.
putting,
Now,
was-
you
no,
trying
I
to
was-
set me up for the
No,
okey-doke.
I was talking when he just confirmed when he was
I
like,
think-
I'm gonna,
I think-
he was like, I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna jump
it's
on
gay.
this.
It's gay.
Well, I'm gonna jump on the Shiz boat.
I think it's gay because even if
I'm gonna be safe and just agree with
I
Shiz
still
right
don't
now.
want, even if
What
it's
if
a
they just want
female,
a
even
tighter
if it's a
hole?
female, nah,
What if your
bro.
front
she
is
needs to
just
do
a
some
wildin'-
Kegels.
Is what?
Right? She needs, what's it called? Kegels?
Kegel?
She needs to do some
Kegel.
more Kegels and tighten
Well, I
that bitch
said,
up.
what if-
Or get the little surgery. The little surgery to
Vaginal
add an extra,
rejuvenation.
yeah, tighten that thing up. Put
Snatch
the
that
investment
thing,
in the
snatch
poom
that
poom.
They do that?
back.
Yeah. Put the investment in the poom poom. You know, make sure that
They might
if I'm
can't
putting
afford that.
my joint
They might
inside,
can't
come
afford
on,
that.
put your business plan together.
Can't afford that.
How
Make
much
some
that cost,
investments and
Exit
get
is
that
gonna
on
have to do.
savings.
What's the price point on that?
I have no idea, but I'm sure it's not too wild, right? You know,
That's
there's
crazy,
people who are
man.
doing Brazilian butt lifts and all types of other shit out there.
Yo,
to
I seen a
enhance
crazy
their-
picture of a failed butt injection.
Ouch. Well, Brazilian
Oh,
butt lift
crazy
is
out there.
different.
Different. It's
Brazilian
different.
butt lift is
I don't
different
know,
because that's a fat transfer.
Yeah.
They're just taking fat and then reinserting it into
Yeah,
other places.
Well,
yeah.
y'all, I've been informed.
You've been
Yeah,
informed.
that
yeah.
implant injection shit.
Shorty
they are
just
literally
told me about it
injecting
the other
foreign
day.
shit
This one of
into
my
your body.
homegirls.
Yeah.
Because I was on social and I'm scrolling and I'm like, you know how you ever seen that person on social media and they look one way one day and then a couple weeks later they look
looking
like,
like delicious.
fucking Lola Monroe, not this Lola, but
I know
like
who you're talking about.
Juju or one of them video vixen
Lola
type
Monroe.
girls,
Hey, Juju's-
Erica Mena,
Juju's
them
butt is
girls.
real.
I'm just saying they look like them.
Is it?
Even though they wasn't born like them, right? And
Nah,
I'm
I
just
think her
kind of
butt's
I
real.
don't know, Kansas City.
But like
Never
Erica
mind.
Mena.
kill it. No disrespect, but yeah,
We ain't gonna disrespect the queens
some of
on
the
here, man.
some of the people out
Yeah.
there, Kardashian, whoever, right?
Cook.
They just changed
Yeah, they been
overnight.
cooking Kim all week, man.
But you know, she embraces it. But my whole my whole point
That does
is
not
to
faze her at
say,
this point.
you know, at the end of the
she
day,
just get more streams off of that, more clicks.
I'm gonna pivot back. where I was at. If I'm the one who's giving the stroking, right?
Wait,
you
okay,
know,
okay.
If I'm the one who's stroking, right? Yeah, because we went down a hole about
I be
tightening the poom poom up and how
And
instead
then we
of
start
like
talking
she
about
said,
booty
what if you
injections.
wanted just a tighter hole? I'm like, well, put the investment in and make it tighter and stay on the front, okay? But I feel like if I'm
maybe you need to make a new investment, man.
talk about it.
That man said, talk about it.
Talk about it.
Talk about it.
Speak on it. Speak on it.
Maybe you just need to move on to a new investment, man.
What's that investment?
If you have
Another
to like
woman,
swap
another
right,
vagina.
come on,
A
man.
more
Move
youthful.
on.
You need to
Got
move
you,
on,
got
man.
you.
A
If you got
vagina
that-
maybe with not so many
He
miles.
said, I'm done. But
lower
you might have
mileage.
that connection. You might have been wearing that shit out. You know, you might have been wearing
It could
that
have been
shit
you.
out.
You could have
You
an
might
actual-
have been
you
hit him
could-
with the
you could-
thumper.
Right. You could have a really large penis. And so y'all been getting it in. And now you the reason that she all, you know what I'm
You the
saying?
reason.
You the reason.
Hey, be the reason.
You've been beating it up and you got the super dumb
plugs,
big.
no plugs.
You got the
Yes.
super dumb big schlong and you've been fucking beating it out knocking it out the back.
So
I'm not putting my dick in nobody's ass. I don't care who it is, whether it's a female or a guy, because I feel like that is a homosexual activity,
Okay,
right?
okay.
So to stay on my heterosexual side, no disrespect to the fellas who are on that other side of the game, I'm just not going that way. And yes, I do believe that it's a homosexual
think it's
activity.
in your Riley voice, nigga, that's gay.
Soundbite.
yeah, I don't know.
You don't think it's gay?
That's what I want him to
I think it's a gay
answer.
activity.
Okay, so
I mean,
you think it's gay then.
I'm assuming that's what gay individuals do.
So what about like fingers in the butt?
We
'Cause that's
talked
still
about
some
that.
type. I know, but
In whose
I'm
butt?
revisiting it in her butt.
You hitting it from the back. You gonna play with her booty hole? You hit it from the back. You gonna play with
You
her
know,
booty hole?
I feel like certain things should stay in the bedrooms and stuff like that. But,
Uh-oh,
I'm not.
he's hiding
I don't
it.
play no
He's
booty
not at
games.
liberty
man.
to discuss.
I don't play no
King
booty games.
of deflection.
I don't
You
play no
gotta
booty
start
games.
giving us
I
something,
defer. I
Ali.
defer.
I don't play booty games. That's it.
There you go. He's answering the question
Okay.
when he says that. Though.
I tell you, I stay away from the booty, man.
Okay.
Just
I
stay
mean,
on the
you
front.
know,
there's
that-
a lot of other things
I-
to explore
I
that you don't
enjoy,
have to go near the booty, in my opinion.
I enjoy,
That's my
women
opinion.
with nice figures.
But so Lola, do you like it in your ass?
Never had it.
I know we kind of
Not
touched
interested
on it
either.
before, but now you threw a little whammy or a
Alley-oop.
Monkey
doozy
wrench
on
on
us.
it,
Nah,
real
nigga,
quick.
this ain't no alley.
Yeah,
Throwing this shit
alley-oop.
out of bounds.
Flag on the play.
Turnover.
I'm about to challenge this mug.
Never
Tech.
had it and not interested.
Why not, B?
I'm not
What if-
down
what
for
if you're
the-
just,
the
like, in
penis.
love?
Now I am down for
Super
the
in love, and he
for
just- the finger
for
in the butt?
Yeah, don't stick your finger all the way
So
in my
just
butt.
plug it. So what does that do
just a
for you
little bit.
though? When you
It-
plug it and
so-
then you stick it in the
so,
vagina at the same time, what does it do?
Often when men
Yeah,
are
tell
playing
the
She
with-
world
starts,
what
she
that-
starts
what
to
that
blush a little
so
bit.
most often
Look at the cheeks. They go up.
when men are playing with the butt,
Merry
it's
Christmas,
usually
y'all.
from the back position. So of course y'all don't know because y'all are not women, but sex from the back is not always the most pleasurable.
It's painful, huh?
No, it's not painful. Like you're just sitting there with
Dagger,
something
the
you
dagger.
hate, but it's definitely something that is more for the man than for the woman. Not that there aren't women out there that don't like it from the back. Like that could be their thing, but it's seldom. You know what I'm saying? Overall, it's kind of one of those like it's kind of more for him than her.
Seldom.
But
That's AT.
when you add that to it, it gives you a added
stimulation.
stimulation.
Yeah, I got you.
So it kind of makes for a better, more enjoyable experience
I got you.
in that particular position.
So you're okay with that?
I'm okay with that.
Gotcha.
I'm good with that, but
Alright.
I'm not down for
He's
no
still putting his
penetration.
finger in your ass, basically.
Yeah,
Still.
that's okay.
So
as long as it's
you're
not your
okay
penis.
with anal.
No, not anal penis. Not anal sex.
Cooked.
I
So
don't
me
want
and Ali
nobody's
said
penis
no.
in my butt
And you just said fingers.
or around
I got
my
too much
butt.
Look, you
respect.
heard I said you just say fingers.
Dang.
It's
It's
a
getting
little
real
finger
on
action
here.
back there is cool.
T with Lola B.
No anal, no
Talk to
no
B.
penis. I'm not interested. No shade.
I got
I'm
too
not
much respect for my
interested
dude to
in
put
penis
him
in
that-
my
in
butt.
that situation.
I can't imagine how painful that would be. Jesus. No.
Jesus.
Don't bring him into this.
Hey, Zeus is like,
You don't want to. He's
I
not here
just
for
thought
this.
about it and I'm just
Jesus
like,
somewhere
oh my
was drinking his
God,
tea like,
Then you start thinking about like the men that be getting raped in prison and stuff like that. Like that's not.
Stacy.
I just don't
Stacey.
Off
think.
lockdown, this movie
I
I,
just
saw
don't
on
think
BT,
that that's-
he was getting stroked.
I seen Lockdown.
Damn,
Man, why you do that brother like that, man?
He was on the Wood. Stacy from the Wood. He
Yeah.
played.
Yep.
some
he get
character
them
on
bad roles,
Lockdown.
man.
Yeah, it's tough, man.
Yeah, so I'm
don't go to jail,
not
bro.
interested in that. Yes, I am
I'm gonna
down
be on the run
for
if I gotta go to jail.
I'm gonna stick my
Said
thumb in
Queen
the
and
butt.
Slim,
Queen
baby.
and Slim.
Queen
But-
and Slim.
Cleaning it out.
No mas.
No mas.
No mas.
Okay.
No penis
Dang,
action.
Alright.
Don't put it in or around
How you come
my
up with
butt.
this one, B?
As you stab us in the
Just
back.
random. Just
I know,
random.
right? I was ready for the other topic.
I know.
Just random things.
We'll
That's
talk
why
about
I
that
just,
other
that's why
topic
I just
another
wanted
day.
to know,
That was
like,
fun.
I don't know, like, is that a gay thing? I was curious. I just
think
really
it-
wanted
mean,
to talk
is,
about it.
It is.
I feel
man.
like gay is gay, but funny is funny as well. To me, that's just
What?
funny. I mean, if
Gay
you
is
were
gay,
a
but
woman,
funny
I'm
is
not gonna call
funny.
you gay, but that's just funny.
You just funny.
You think that so it's more funny? to
Gay
you.
is gay, but
that's
funny
a
is
funny
funny.
move. Like if a
Gay is
guy
gay.
puts
Like,
it in his
why,
Funny
girl's
is
bro?
butt.
funny.
Yeah, like,
he
why?
said, just
Why
why?
you doing that?
Why are you
Why,
doing
like-
it?
But see, in the past, the way we would identify somebody who was doing homosexual activities, we
Right.
would say to be a little nicer.
Little
We'd be like,
funny.
yo, that's a little funny, you know.
A little questionable.
You're a little questionable.
Yeah, you a
so
little shaky.
when you say that, I still kind of hear that's gay in my head.
I think it's a gay activity.
He's like, shit's okay, shit. He's like, just let you can have it.
Gay activities.
You know, some brothers may get offended about that, you know, because a lot of dudes is into that. I'm sure.
That's fine. Our opinion is our opinion, and we let them
We
shits
let
fly.
them shits fly.
Okay,
man.
period.
Solidify, baby.
No shade to nobody else. We
Word.
talking about us and our preferences and things like that.
Word.
Well, I tell y'all what I tell
I
y'all
think
all the
that shit
time.
is
What
nasty
people
as
got
hell.
going on in their bedroom don't got shit to do
That's
with
what
me.
you said.
It don't have shit to do with
That's
me.
nasty, bro.
Early heated, man.
He looked over with the side eye like, nah,
Shit's
that
nasty,
shit's
dude.
That
nasty,
shit
man.
nasty, dog. Yeah, it's like the other topic we talked about. Niggas be eating booties and stuff. That's just
Eating
nasty.
Booty
son.
James.
Like,
That's what my man. Shout out to Ricky Smiley, man.
come on, man.
Eating Booty James. He be talking.
Well,
had me a nice-
I
I-
appreciate you guys' opinion.
yeah, I had me a nice black bean burger. This, you know.
Ooh, from where? You know, I love me a good black
Uh-oh, here
bean
come the
burger.
plug.
What
Here
was
come
the
the plug.
joint, man? We went to it today.
Plug
It's,
before the
on.
advertising
in
dollars.
Decatur, man. It's called
Okay.
like the Moorish.
Like East
something.
Atlanta Village.
East
Nah,
Atlanta.
I was at East Atlanta Village last night.
I like the little pokeberry spot that's there.
What you know about
They got a
Pokeberry?
food hall in where the pokeberry is.
Nah, it was like this Korean spot.
They got a couple spots in there. One of them make ramen. I don't know if they still there because they switch out. The pokeberry spot stays, but everybody else, like they got the banh mi sandwiches at the Vietnamese spot. They had an Ethiopian plate little stand, and then they had something else. So I haven't been in a minute, so I don't know what's there now. But the pokeberry seems to be there to stay.
That's the Google search.
I love me a good black bean burger, so it's interesting.
Black
It's
bean
good
burger.
to
I think
know.
I had one the other day and it was
It's
good too,
to know.
actually.
Oh, from where?
I can't remember exactly where it was.
fuck?
Whether I was at
Why
what's
did
that
you
place called?
even-
Murphy's.
Oh, Murphy's. I've eaten breakfast from Murphy's.
It's either Murphy. No,
Marlowe's?
Marlowe's.
Oh, Marlowe's Tavern.
Yeah.
I've
That's a
had
chain.
that-
Yeah,
I've
they
had
got
theirs
it up the
before.
block. Up the
Yeah,
street.
over. Yeah.
I've tried theirs. It's
Yeah,
big as
I
hell.
think it was alright.
But
yeah.
I've tried theirs. Yeah, it's
Nice
good. And I
little-
kind of
think
like
they had
the
like a little glaze on it or something like that.
I don't know, but it's a little. The little
can't
pickle
remember
they
which
give
one
you
it
is more cucumber than pickle.
Oh, here we go. We talking about cucumbers to you a little
Maybe
bit.
it's like Moorish medicine.
Moorish.
Yeah, yeah, it's
medicine?
like the Moorish medicine. They got the juice. They had a dope black bean burger.
Okay.
Yeah, right there. Off
Making a
West-
mental note.
Make
West-
sure y'all
Wesley
get out
Chapel,
there,
man. Go
eat some
support your
healthy
people,
things,
man.
Support
Oh,
your people.
Wesley Chapel, Decatur. Okay.
Yeah. And it's good price
West
too.
Chap.
You know,
West
Ali
Chap.
get around the city, man.
You know.
Me
Much
too.
respect,
I'm so
man.
tempted to go to Tassili's, but
What you said they had at Tassili's?
the punani
And what else?
And that's
and the
what-
Mandingo
Okay.
and some other stuff, but the punani is the most
to
common,
Silly's.
popular
I think we
one.
need to take a solidified field trip to this
We
Silly
should.
spot.
We need to go there. We got to go
Yes.
to Slim and Husky's.
Yeah, we gotta get out. We gotta get out
been-
more often. 2020, man.
2020, we gotta
Y'all
start
keep an eye
taking
out
y'all
for
with us.
Solidified, man. We're gonna be out on the road. to do some
Solidified on the
things, man.
go.
Solidified
Y'all
on
ain't
the
been
go.
to,
And we're gonna do tea with Lola B.
Tea-
Cooking with
cooking
Lola
with
B or some
Lola
shit
B.
like that
Oh,
on
you
one of
cooking
our
too?
Solidified episodes, man.
Guacamole, right?
Yeah, we're gonna whip some. I
We're
made
gonna
some
talk about
guacamole
some
last
topics.
night at like 1
We
a.m.
can have some topics on there. We can talk while
Swear to
Lola's
God.
cooking.
You was on the
Swear to
hippie lettuce?
God.
We can help Lola cook, chop up some things on the side, you know.
You was on the hippie lettuce?
No.
No munchies? Okay. They'll make good guacamole too, B. We're going to have to compare.
Let's make
Oh,
something
it's
happen,
nothing.
man. We got a lot of
It's
stuff
nothing.
for y'all, but yeah.
Guac with
What else you
Lola
got
B.
for tea with Lola B?
No, that's it. That's it. Y'all really outdid you guys selves. I really appreciate
you really did.
you guys outdid yourselves today,
My
and
young
I
brother.
appreciate that. I know I hit y'all with the whoop
This
whoop.
guy was on today.
I
love
know.
it.
I was
Yeah.
waiting. That
I was
swivel,
surprised,
that
man.
swivel. When I said anal sex, this one over here just started cackling from jump. He was so like cackling this whole episode, but this one, that head swivel, he was like,
Hey,
wait,
I
what?
hit that swivel like K.
He was like,
K
what?
K dot.
He was like, you serious? Like,
Boy,
what?
Kenya be hitting that swivel. He be like,
Yep, it was like,
He like-
wait, what? Yep.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make it a little interesting.
I like that.
I won't make that a habit.
But you never know.
But you
Might
never
as well
know.
do it, B. Just
You
do it.
never
Let's do
know.
your
But I
thing.
just wanted to do a little sprinkle
That was
because we
fun.
did talk about something else. You know, I like to tell them what we're going to talk about the day of. So I did give them a whole nother topic. And then
We'll
I
do that
thought,
one next
and
week.
I said, you know what? Let's get a little spicy. It's the holiday. You know,
Yeah.
little, you know.
So you had that planned the whole
spiked
time. then.
eggnog.
that in the
No,
bag,
it was
man.
totally impromptu. I
I
was
like
improv.
that.
It was improv.
I like that.
I was just like, you know what? I like my eggnog spiked. So, you know, what's up?
Let's get it, man.
Let's
I'm
get
sure
it.
there's a lot of other people who like it spiked.
Exactly. So definitely thank you guys as always for being transparent and open to talk with me. You guys,
Oh,
our
that spot
lovely
called
viewers.
Gaja, man. Gaja Korea.
Gaja?
Yo, they got the
Ooh.
dopest fried rice, and they got
Look,
a
Ali be
scallion.
going with it.
Ooh,
Look,
Scallion
fried rice. He
pancakes,
just
yeah.
snatched me in with the
Right.
fried rice because I love all things rice. Cause I'm Puerto Rican, so just rice.
what was you about to say?
Rice.
Lola, go ahead.
I was just
She know
about
what
to
she
tell
about to
our
say.
viewers to with your girl. Like, come check us out. Continue to check us out. Follow us. Tell a friend to tell a friend about
Yeah.
our show.
Yes.
It's ever growing.
Yes.
And ever evolving, and we
Yes.
don't want you guys to miss it. And don't be trying to
Yes.
hop on the bandwagon when
Yeah.
shit getting lit.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just, you know, I
Take the journey.
know y'all mess with us. Yeah. So take the journey with us. Let us know as always in the comments below. Even if it's not just Team Lola B, what y'all want to hear? Topic ideas, you know, things that you guys may want to talk about. I want to hear from us and hear our perspectives on and stuff like that.
Let us know if you want to be on the show too.
Yeah, let us know if
Come
you want to
on,
be on the
man.
show.
We got space everywhere.
We get mad DMs every day about people wanting to be on the show.
Yeah,
So
we
holla at
we're a
us.
little behind. We need to catch up on
Yeah,
these
so
people.
holla at us.
2020 is going to be
No,
fast
for
and
sure. So
furious.
holla at us and let us know. But we definitely appreciate you guys. We definitely love you guys. And happy holidays from Solidified.
Happy holidays.
Holiday now.
Haha, thank you for tuning in, y'all. It's a fun little holiday episode for y'all, man. Solidified, baby. Make sure y'all keep tuning in, man. Make sure y'all subscribe. We see them numbers going up a little bit, day over day. You know, keep subscribing. Make sure y'all keep following us on all the platforms.
Please.
We had a lot of fun, man. And you know, just in case nobody else said it to you, happy holidays
Happy
from the
holidays.
Solidified family.
Happy holidays from Solidified.
You gonna say it too?
Stay woke. Stay woke.
Happy holidays, y'all. All love.